Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Shrooly's YouTube channel. I'm Justin. From growing food on the International Space Station to producing sustainable meat replacement, mushrooms have been a really hot topic lately. So let's take a look. Today we're going to talk about, surprise, mushrooms. So whether you're a mushroom-obsessed foodie or you just want to know more about the fantastic world of fungi, this video is for you. So let's get started with some basics. First, what is a mushroom? Mushrooms are a type of fungi, meaning they're neither animals nor plants. They're their own kind of life form altogether, and they belong in their own kingdom. There are different types of mushrooms, and they're all related to other types of fungi, like, for example, yeast. They don't grow seeds or flowers like most plants do. Instead, they reproduce by spreading spores throughout their environment. Mushrooms have no roots, stems, or leaves, and their growth is influenced by environmental factors such as temperature, humidity, sunlight. There are an estimated 1 million species of mushrooms on Earth today, but only about 100,000 have been identified by scientists. That means that there are still a lot more waiting to be discovered. Mushrooms grown for food purposes come either from the types that grow above ground, called fruiting bodies, or those that grow below ground called saprophytes. Mycelium is often referred to as the Earth's natural internet because it spreads throughout the soil underground and connects the roots of plants to one another. Mycelium composes something called a mycorrhizal network. That's something that connects individual plants together to transfer water, nitrogen, carbon, and other minerals. It's through these mycelium that trees can communicate with each other as though they're linked to neighboring trees by the underground network of fungi. It resembles a neural network like in the human brain. Mycelium is also the root-like network of filaments that make up a fungus. It's made up of hyphae, which are small, hollow tubes made up of cells, and it's found all over the world in soil and in decaying matter. Mycelium can grow directly from one organism to another, or it can grow into a substance like soil or wood and act as a filter and purifier. When you think about how long it takes for trees to grow old enough for mushrooms to appear on them, and how long it takes for those mushrooms to die off and new ones to grow in their place, you'll understand why this process can take years. We live today in a time of plenty, there's no doubt about that. We're spoiled for choice, and while for us that's great, it can be really hard on the environment. The average American eats over 100 pounds of meat per year, which takes a visible toll on our planet. But there seems to be a solution. You guessed it, mushrooms. You know how your mom always told you that mushrooms were good for your immune system? Well, it turns out your mom was right. Mushrooms are a great source of vitamins and minerals, including niacin, or vitamin B3, riboflavin, vitamin B2, folate, selenium, and of course, vitamin D. They're also full of antioxidants and packed with antiviral and antibacterial properties, which makes them great immunity boosters that can also help you fight off various infections and diseases. But that's not all. Mushrooms are also incredibly important for the environment. They can help clean up pollution, break down toxins in soil and in water pollution, and even help preserve forests. That's right, when you eat mushrooms, you're also contributing to saving the planet. Isn't that awesome? Mushrooms really do come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. They can grow on almost any type of surface, from wood to soil, or even on other living things like plants and animals. Yes, mushrooms can be parasites too. Mushrooms are important for our environment because they break down dead plants and animals into nutrients that plants can use again. Some mushrooms are edible and delicious, while others are poisonous or have no nutritional value at all. There are many different types of mushrooms, and each one has its own unique characteristics. They have so many uses, and they're not just good for your body, they're good for the planet too. In fact, when it comes to natural resources like water and soil, mushrooms can help us out in ways that other plants just can't. Mushrooms are also a superfood like no other. They're packed with vitamins and minerals, they have low calories and fat, and they can be added to almost any dish to make it healthier. But did you know that certain types of mushrooms might also offer medicinal benefits? Studies have shown that functional mushrooms have powerful healing properties as they offer top-quality nutritional sources for your mental and your physical health. They might make you feel less stressed, more energized, more relaxed, or able to focus longer and better. So next time, whether you're out shopping for groceries or just enjoying some time in nature, make sure to stop for a minute and to appreciate mushrooms. After all, they are nature's best kept secret, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Join us as we keep exploring the wonderful world of fungi in our upcoming video series, from sampling the world's most expensive mushroom to growing powerful medicinal mushrooms at home. We will talk, test, touch, and taste all things mushrooms, and we invite you to do the same. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to our channel and stay up to date with our latest content. I'm Justin. See you next time.